Morning, everybody. These are my girls. They're growing up to be little hens. It's time to take them out of the brooder. So you know what that means. And there's Sarah. Hi, Sarah. It's time to build a chicken house. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look around all my junk piles. I work at a tractor and feed place. And these metal crates are what the zero-turn mowers come in on. And I bring this stuff home because I'm a hoarder. I just like repurposing things and using my creativity to try and save stuff from being melted down and turned into a lawnmower. There's one of my Harleys. This is my little workshop. There's my I-beam. I got my hoist on. When I built the garage, I stuck that I-beam in there. And there's Sarah. There's me. Long-haired hippie biker trucker. But we're no longer trucking right now. But that option's still there. So this is my first attempt at making a YouTube video, and we're gonna see what we can whip together, and I'm gonna try and film it. I got several cameras I could have running all at the same time and then do all the editing and all that stuff. And we'll get back with you once I form a plan and start assembling our new chicken house. There she is. There's our farm dog, Sarah. She's our mascot and guardian of the farm. So we've chose a piece of metal that we're going to use for the base. Pardon me while I trip over my trailer. That's funny. Watch out, you're going to trip over your trailer. So I'm not sure. We've taken and measured diagonally, cross to cross, and everything's square that way. And I've chosen some commercial grade siding. I don't want to use the brand name since they're not a sponsor. But I've got this commercial grade siding that's made out of aluminum and rubber. And we're going to use that for all the decking, you know, the flooring, the siding on the walls, and probably the roof also. So it's basically going to be steel, aluminum, and probably a little bit of wood here and there. So we will get back to you shortly once we figure out what we're doing. Okay, we're back. I ran around the farm here and gathered up some material that we're going to build this chicken house out of. It's just an assortment of different stuff. Here's some commercial grade siding that I brought home the scraps from off a job. I've got this steel, these crates that are for zero-turn lawnmowers that I assemble at the farm and feed store I work at part-time. And I got my safety glasses. We're gonna start cutting things and assembling things. I may set up a few more cameras to do this. This is my first YouTube video. I'm not in it to get rich. I'm just in it to have some fun and maybe make people laugh or something like that. And just share part of my life with people. I'm just some single wild old man up in the mountains of North Georgia with my little blueberry farm. I grow a few other things. I got chickens too, and that's what we're doing today, is providing a house for the chickens that are coming out of the brooder. So we'll see what's going to happen next. And I'm going to start cutting pieces out and assembling them, and I'll come back and forth and show you my progress. And I just want to stress, get your safety stuff out, make sure your saw's sharp and operating properly, the guard and all that. You know, safety pretty much just common sense. You know, use your common sense, because you don't want to end up like that. Okay, we're moving right along. I got some stuff out of junk pile. I got this commercial grade siding. It's like aluminum, rubber, and then aluminum again, like a sandwich. And I got real lucky. I got one piece down already that I'm having to pre-drill holes, and I'm using little flathead sheet metal screws. And that's what I'm going to just anchor it. This thing's all made out of angle iron, so it'll work pretty good for us. And I got lucky because I'm able to get the whole floor out of one piece by cutting it in half, and I have to trim a little bit up off this other end. And so hang tight for a minute and I'll put down the other piece of the floor. I'm not sure what direction we're going yet as far as the structure of the house. I'm just sort of winging it and taking it as I go. I've got several different ideas in my mind. It could be like a little house with a gable end, or it may be a hoop. We're just gonna, because this stuff here is flexible and I can use it for hooping. I'll be a real mad hooper. Here. We're gonna butt this up tight, seam, see which side fits better. This side fits pretty good. It's nice and square. I'm gonna mark it. I don't know if you can see me or not. Probably not. Straight edge to it. Got the depth of my saw to make the rip, or it's actually a cross cut, but this stuff doesn't have a grain, so no terminology really don't. Just trying not to cut the cord. Seam nice and tight. I'm going to take the drill and pre-drill the hole for the screws. We're going to take our impact, we'll use it to drive the screw in the hole. That, we're going to get this seam nice and butt tight. Drill another hole. Insert another screw. Alright. Seems like a little bit on the dark side. Probably have to edit that out. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pre-drill a bunch of holes. Okay. I think I've dulled my drill bit, and we'll have to go find another one. Be back shortly. Alright, so we've been trying to brainstorm. Sarah and I, we've been racking our heads trying to figure things out, and we're thinking for simplicity's sake we're gonna do something like a hoop house kind of thing. We're gonna anchor that to the floor on both sides and get it centered where we like it, and then we're gonna build a front and back to it, and then I'll figure out a way to catch any water that runs off of it to maybe use that to water the chickens with. So here we are. This is sort of just mocked up with some C-clamps and that, and we're just sort of going with the flow here, and we're going to anchor it to the floor, get it to where the hoop is good and centered, and see what it does. We're going to put solid on the bottom, I think, and then we're going to put some chicken wire at the top to keep some good positive ventilation through there. All right, cool beans, huh? It was all Sarah's idea, wasn't it, Sarah? Yep. Starman here. This is as far as we got today. Our little hoop house, chicken house, what we're building. We had a few distractions, but we made some progress. Neat little chicken house we're gonna have. Only got 9 peeps right now, and had a few distractions today, but I think I made pretty good progress so far. I think we've got $0.00 invested in this build. I did have to buy some chicken wire, but since we haven't used it yet, we're not gonna tack it onto the build yet. Once we get it on there and I know how much of the roll we used, then I can say, okay, I got this invested in it. But it's a cool little thing, and just built out of my scrap pile and stuff I've brought home, like this metal from the zero-turn lawnmowers that I assemble for that farm and feed store, we'll call it. So we're gonna call it a day, get a shower, hop on the Harley, ride into town, get something to eat. And this is the Starman signing out. Look me up. 2twistedfister@gmail.com. Good morning from North Georgia, in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's another beautiful day here in paradise. Here we're working on our little, let's see what we can build a chicken house out of, going through all my junk piles. And you know me being a hoarder, I've got all kinds of building materials, and the only limitations is the imagination. What we've done here is we got our little hoop house kind of thing going on. It's got the bottom base is steel. That is it's a crate, a shipping crate for zero-turn lawnmowers. I work at a farm and feed store, and I pick this stuff up, you know, because I am a hoarder. But it's like I look at something and I say, well, I could do this with that, and I can do that with this. And so that's what we're doing, is we're doing something with this and that. And I have a need for a chicken house. Those better not be my safety glasses you're chewing up, Sarah. They're not. Okay. I got Sarah, my little farm dog, and she helps inspire me to do some of these cool things. And then we got our baby chicks in here, which they've just about feathered out now, and we're gonna camera, and they're about ready to be removed from my little homemade brooder and put into the chicken house. So gotta have a chicken house to put them in. So here we are. What we're gonna do now, I think, is run some little bit of lumber horizontally to bring this all together, and then we're gonna run some strips along the seams. We're gonna caulk and run these strips to make it watertight. We might even take the pressure washer to it when we're done building it, clean it up some, so the chicken's got nice accommodations. But you can see how the things aren't lined up. We're gonna pull everything straight and line it up and center it. And I think we're gonna build doors on this front here. We're gonna call this the front, and that's gonna be the back. And what we're gonna, I think we're gonna not necessarily build the nesting boxes right now, but we're gonna keep that in mind as we're putting it together, because eventually those little chicks will start laying eggs, and we got to have a place for them to lay. So what's first thing on the agenda is feed and water the baby chicks, and get back to work on their little house. Check in here. I hope everyone's having a great day. There's my buddy Bear. Some of the chainsaw art. I hang out with chainsaw artists, you know. And there's Buddy Bear. Isn't he cute? Alrighty. There's the babes, and they need food and water. So we'll check back in with a minute here, and when we figure out what direction we're going. We're just sort of making it up as we go along. But I think we're going to have good results. Good results. Get my safety glasses on, and we'll start cutting and screwing things. And we may have to run into town. I don't know if I've got any silicone caulk left over from any jobs I've been doing. Because like I said, I'm trying to make this a $0 build. Only thing really invested is my time, but I really enjoy doing stuff like this, so it brings joy to my life. That's the most important thing. Love yourself first. Bring joy to your life. Don't have expectations for other people to do that for you. All right, we're back in a bit. All right, y'all, this is what I got figured out so far. What we're going to do is we're going to put some horizontal boards in to pull all the roofing together on the seams. And then so I got one there, and I got one going in here. And what that's going to do is be the seam for I'm going to put the siding on horizontal on the back for sure. I think I might go up and down here in the front once we get it rounded the way it's going to be. And then where these seams are, I'm going to take and cut some strips, I don't know, a couple inches wide, and they're going to go on the seam. Can you see that? Like I said, this is my first YouTube video, and I'm winging it with the phone. We may set up the GoPro once we get going, but right now we're just in the thought process of how this thing's going to go together, and to utilize some materials that I've salvaged to the best of my ability. Yeah. If we don't like it, we just take it apart and build something else. And reuse the material there too. Wow. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, y'all. We got another stage completed. As you can see, I put 2x4s from front to back to get all the siding to line up flush with each other. And where that seam is, running in between the sheets here, I don't know how well you can see that. To see these seams, we're going to put a strip across them, and we're going to caulk underneath of it and run this strip, and then it's going to fasten into those 2x4s that straighten everything else out. So what our next step is here on the back, we're going to start running the siding across the back. It's still a little bit out of round. I don't know if y'all can see that. But as I do the back siding, I will be adjusting things to make things to where they're round. And then I'll be back. You can see on the back wall we're going to put the nesting boxes, but that's something that we're not going to do today. We're just wanting to get it closed up so we can get our little baby chickens in there, because they're ready to come out of the brooder. They've got feathers. Alright, we're back. We've been working and we got most of the back on. That's all the siding that we're going to use. And up top there, let's see, we're going to put either chicken wire or hardware cloth so we can keep the ventilation. And now we're going to start on the front, and we're going to have a door of some sort. I think what I'm going to do is start in the corner and come each way, and whatever's left over in the middle is what we're going to make the door with. Because it is, when it reaches its final resting spot, it is going to be up off the ground about 32 inches. So when I open the door, I can just rake all the chicken litter right into the wheelbarrow and take it to where it's going to be compost. So that's our progress. It's all dirty because this material's been sitting out in the woods off the side of the driveway for maybe 20 years. I've been here 24 years, and I've been bringing stuff home 24 years. So this is some stuff I brought home a long time ago. I couldn't tell you. I want to say I was still married when I brought this home, so it had to have been before 2003, because that's when that went awry. Oh well, I'm happier man for it though. But here we are. So I'll be back in a minute when we start figuring out how the front's gonna go. I have to confer with my little buddy Sarah. She's my helper. Alright, I'm back shortly. Alright everybody, this is how far we got today. We got the back wall in, and we got the front going. And I figured we're going to put a door in there, but I'm also going to header it out, and we're going to put a lot of ventilation. I think the door is going to be just a 2x4 framed with either chicken wire or hardware cloth on it, so it'll be ventilated too. And then on that back wall there, not right away, but when we need to, we're going to put, 3 or 4 nesting boxes back there. Because right now we got 9 hens. And it's coming along pretty good. Here's the side view. And them seams I'm going to cover up. And here's the back wall. And there, the top open like that. And that's all going to be wire. Either chicken wire or hardware cloth. And here's the other side. And there's the door. And then there's Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. She don't feel like talking, I guess, right now. But this is where we're at. I'm going to call it quits for now. Go into town, get me something to eat. Since I ain't got no woman to cook for me. I cook myself too. Sometimes I prefer my cooking. But this is where we're at, and we'll see y'all when we wrap it up a little bit more. I gotta hurry up because them chickens are getting big fast. So, and they're eating a lot too, and the quicker I can get them out free ranging and them eating bugs and weeds and grass and all that, the better, because the feed prices are going up. Trust me, I know. I work at a feed store. So, well, I thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, ring the bell, all that fun stuff. Give me a thumbs up. See y'all later. Bye. Starman over and out. Good evening. It's 6/6/222. So it's 3 6s. Wow. And hell, it might even be 6 o'clock. Here we are back in the chicken yard, putting together this chicken mansion here. Everyone says it looks like a Hobbit house kind of looking thing. It's just something I just threw together real quick. I thought was cool. Actually, it was Sarah's idea, right, Sarah? Yeah, I think it was Sarah's idea. So, we're scrounging up some repurposable lumber, and we're fixing to build the door. And because pretty much I think only thing left to do is build the door and wire up the openings so we got ventilation and no predators. And then we're going to put it on legs. I've got some legs picked out, but I've been having other brainstorms. We're going to put it about 32 inches up off the ground so that I can just pull the wheelbarrow up under the front door and rake all the chicken litter out into the wheelbarrow. So we're going to get back at it, and we'll check in with you after a bit. Good morning, everybody. Here we are in North Georgia. We're trying to finish up the chicken house, our build that we just found all the materials just laying here. And that was the challenge I put to myself, was to let's build a chicken house and not buy anything. And so far it's working out pretty good. Most of the material is just stuff I had here, either left over from other jobs or things that people say, hey, you want that? Take it home with you. You know, because I'm all the time helping people move, and there's just things they don't want for anymore, or, you know, because we are a prisoner to our possessions, you know, it's the way it goes. So in between raindrops, we fabricated the door and put some wire on it. We put some strips on the seams on the roof and caulked that all up to make the roof sound. Came out pretty good. Someone described it as it's a hobbit chicken house. You know, it belongs, what's the land that the hobbits live in? What was his name? You know, Lord of the Rings. I can't remember. But here we are. We got an extra latch on here. And this carabiner to keep them pesky, smart-ass little raccoons out of there. What we're going to do right now is we're going to put the wire in up here at the top on the front and back. We're going to wipe it down inside, make sure there's no, you know, metal splinters or anything like that that could harm the baby chicks. And then we're going to move them into it. They have got their feathers. In fact, a couple have flown out into the garage as I was feeding them and watering them, but they seem pretty tame. Sarah seems to like them. Let's flip around. And there's our baby chicks. And there's Sarah. Come here, Sarah. Say hi to the babies. Say hi. Sit. Good girl, sit. Yeah. Sarah's my helper. Look at a big smile. Isn't she a pretty girl? Wakes up every morning to a happy face. Alright, so here it is. Not far from being complete. I think we're just going to leave it up on the horses. I'm going on a motorcycle trip this weekend. So we're going to just leave it sitting up here on horses. But the master plan is to set it up on some posts. So it's high enough that I can pull the wheelbarrow right up underneath the front here. And be able to rake the chicken litter right into the wheelbarrow. And then we'll use it for compost. Alright, we'll be back with you in a minute or two. We'll see. Okay, y'all. I did it. I built this chicken house just out of stuff I had laying around. I had to buy some caulking. I caulked up the seams on the roof. Here, the way I did the roof, it was in different strips. And then I put strips over top the seams and caulked them up real good so we didn't have any leaks. And now the chickens are in here and they love it. Their feed and water's up off the ground and keeps them from polluting it. So now that that task is done, it's time to take a ride in the mountains. I'm going on a little weekend jaunt up to see blackberry smoke at the shed in Maryville, Tennessee. Meeting some buddies of mine from Ohio. So, this is my first YouTube video. Please take it easy on me. I know I'm not here to make $1 million. I'm just here to have fun. So hopefully we'll have a lot more. And who knows, maybe I'll put some of my motorcycle footage in there. I've got a bunch of stuff from the Sturgis bike rallies, and I think I might have some stuff from some of the Daytona bike rallies. But all right, well, y'all have a wonderful weekend. I know I'm going to. And we'll catch you on the flip side. This is the Starman at YouTube, otherwise known as TwoTwistedFister at gmail.com. Drop me a line. Love to hear from you. See ya.